to do a video, but let's just go ahead and get it started. I'm just going to upload it instead. Alright, so I'm getting a little sleepy because it took me over 5-6 hours to figure out the camera, and it's still doing some weird stuff. Alright, so we have King of Cups at the bottom. I'm just going to put up an upload instead of a live reading. I was trying to get a live reading in, but I was having a problem on one of the websites that I was trying to upload on. Alright, so what's the present, your current situation? Current situation. From whoever this reading is for, your current situation. Okay. Alright, so we have the King of Pentacles as someone's current situation is the King of Pentacles. What's your immediate future? What is your immediate future? What is about to happen to this King of Pentacles, or whatever this King of Pentacles is supposed to be? Oh, we have 3 there doing. Alright, so we have ideas. Page of Wands, we have something about ideas. Okay, so this is a good thing, because King of Pentacles, you see that right here is using a wand. Using a wand, almost like a pencil. But look, a wand to, it says your current situation. This is your current situation. You're trying to figure out how to come up, with the Page of Wands, how to come up with an idea. Okay, how to get an idea, or make money out of an idea. That's what's happening. All right, what's your past issue? What is a past issue with this thing you're wanting to do with this King of Pentacles energy here? You want to make money off of your idea. This is an idea that hasn't, it's a Page of Wands, meaning that this idea you think it has not, is not here. We have Justice here, integrity. It says past issues, the biases of the situation, the basis of the situation, past issues. I think is with the justice system and their integrity. Okay, the justice system and their integrity. That's the issue you're having with the past, is like past issues and dealing with justice. People doing the right thing. That's what I'm going to say. People doing the right thing. So we're having your past issue is whomever you're dealing with, you're having to deal with people that have no integrity. Okay, but you have integrity. And this idea will come from people. This new idea that you will make money from has to come from having integrity. That's what it says. Okay, so what is behind you? Too many. What's behind you? So you're wanting to make money out of an idea, but you're having to deal with people that have low integrity, no integrity, okay? And you might be dealing with people that are stopping your idea from your idea from coming through, okay? because of your ability to be truthful, to be just. All right, so we have Eight of Pentacles, dedication, immediate past. What is behind you? Looks like being dedicated to everything but yourself. Because it says you're working on an idea that's going to make money. What's behind you? Focusing on other people, giving to other people. What is behind you? Okay? And that's dedication to other people. Okay? You're focused on you. You see that the King of Pentacles by themselves. Focused on an idea, a coin. You're like, this idea is going to either be prosperous or be fruitful, right? You're like, this idea is going to make you some profit. Page of Wands. This is a good idea or a new idea. What's behind you? It could be that because you're by yourself doing this, what's behind you is trying to get people to believe in you. Okay. It's kind of dark and dreary in this corner over here. But it is night. And yeah, I wish I could make it a little brighter looking in here. Oh well. The video looks kind of dull. You know, the wall is kind of bare. I may have to, do something with this area in the future. Present future. Okay, so what's influencing you at this time? What is a challenge that's making you go forward in doing this? What's helpful to you? What's influencing you to do this, to go forward? And some of you with the King of Pentacles, it could be that, I mean, not everybody has people, in the past that are not dedicated to them. You may have some people that are dedicated to helping you out, but it looks like the King of Pentacles it's pretty much, pretty much doing it themselves. Okay. What's influencing you? Alright, so with Seven of Swords, theft. Oh my goodness. What's challenging you? Okay? What's really challenging you right above the justice system is, I think you're working on this by yourself with the King of Pentacles energy. You're wanting to be the King of Pentacles. That's what I see now. You're like, okay, you're working on this by yourself. What's behind you is people that are dedicated to helping. That's what's behind you. You're like looking for these people to help you. All right. Eight of Pentacles, dedication. Okay. I think you're just going to move forward, whether anyone wants to work with you or not. Okay. You're going to move forward. And it looks like you're keeping this thing that is going to make you a King of Pentacles amount of money. Okay. This thing's going to make you a King of Pentacles amount of money. That's a lot. Okay. And this is going to make you an entrepreneur, your own boss. Yeah. I'm seeing entrepreneur work. I'm seeing investment, studying wealth. Okay. And realizing that whatever this entrepreneur thing, you're hoping that it brings you prosperity. It brings you good luck. It brings you a time of not having to struggle. Okay. Not having to. Um, you good? Oh, you don't have to do that. You can walk past.
I don't want to make a shadow.
Oh, will it make a shadow on the wall? Okay. Well, thank you. Oh, wow. So, what's really challenging you? Okay, hold on. What's really challenging you here is the Seven of Swords. The people that are working for the system that are unjust. Okay, you have a lot of integrity, but you're working. The theft on top of integrity means that there are people that you do not trust. Goodness gracious, what is this? There are people you don't trust. Okay. There's something on my foot. All right, so yeah, your fears. What are your emotional concerns? All right, so yeah, Page of Wands. You know people are thieves, and they have no integrity. And you're going to have to hold on. You're going to have to work on this thing yourself. But it's an idea. It's a beginner idea with the Page of Wands. It's a beginner idea. But you know that there are people that do not believe in you, and you've had enough time to know that these people that are behind you are not dedicated to you. Okay? They're not dedicated to your new idea, your new beginning. And with that Page of Wands, it means also possibly traveling for business. Okay. Also, the King of Pentacles also talks of business and pleasure, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay, after you have this idea, but you're working on this by yourself because people have no integrity and they're thieves. The people are going to try to take what belongs to you if they can. What are your emotional concerns regarding this situation? What is your emotional concern regarding this situation? Okay, a card flipped. Victory. The truth. Emotional concerns regarding the situation. Is it your fears it's either your fear or their fear. Okay. But it's the truth. Your fears is that the truth will keep you from getting this idea out. Your fears, emotional concern regarding the situation is that I think the fear is that because it's the truth, okay? That whatever you're telling is the truth. Whatever you're doing requires that you use integrity. Okay? It requires that you tell the truth, nothing but the truth. Let me do something right now because it's annoying me right now. It's annoying me. So let me go ahead and it's like I keep seeing the timer. I keep seeing the timer and it's distracting me from doing my reading. It's really distracting me. No, that's not good enough. It's really distracting me, and I cannot focus. I'm really trying to focus, but I keep seeing the time, and that's distracting. It really is. I'm like, why does it keeps messing up my view? It's like I just want to concentrate, but it keeps messing with the time, keeps being, there you go. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay? Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, Queen of Cups right on the top. That's so crazy. I had to do my hair a little different because by the time I uploaded the video, I was like, everything's all disheveled. So I just, what you see is what you get. And I'm putting this on because I got really relaxed because I had other things on, and I'm like, you know what, I'll just put the robe on. I still have decent amount of clothing. If you want to see the reading, it's okay. So we have the Queen of Cups at the bottom. I really need to angle this camera so it can look directly at me. Because I keep looking up. Anyway, I'm going to try to look at the camera as much as I can, but the screen is over there. I may have to do something about that. We'll figure it out later. Queen of Cups, okay? And so that's sensitivity. That's sensitivity. But somewhere this Queen of Cups comes into the picture, okay? But all right, so with the Ace of Swords being your fears is that telling the truth. This idea of yours requires telling the truth. It requires integrity, and it may take down some of the habits of the justice system. Like the truth will affect the justice system as well, because what has been done to you has been done by people that work for the justice system, by like any field in the justice system. This is why you're afraid that the truth will be a problem, because in order for this idea to happen, this idea to come to pass, if for this idea to come to fruition, it says it's an idea. The word idea is at the bottom. Immediate future, what is about to happen is an idea coming in the future. That's what the card says. It says what is about to happen, an idea coming in, and it's going to make you independent, an entrepreneur. Okay, your current situation is you have an idea that will make some money. You're working on an idea that will make some money. You're in the Page of Wands stage. You are not at the King of Pentacles stage when it comes to the idea. You're just using the wand to say, hey, I can make some money off of this. But it requires telling the truth. Okay? You gotta have integrity. You can't be a thief. And the thing is that with the justice system being seen as thieves, people that work for the system being seen as thieves that may try to steal your idea, okay, because this is an idea, okay. But what also I just got just now, unfortunately, it says that there is someone that you have been dedicated with in the past, okay, dedicated to in the past. that may be looking at you as a source of ideas, and this person is like, how can I make some money off of you? Okay, I'm just keeping it a buck. I just got to the second message. This King of Wands, this is an entrepreneur, and their current energy, it says their current situation is looking at you. So you might be the one with an idea. This person, this King of Wands, is looking at you and wondering how they can make money off of you. Okay? This person could be a thief. They want to know how to steal it from you. They don't want you to do it. They don't want you to have it. They want to be the one with the wand. You have the wand. It says immediate future. What is about to happen? Immediate future. They know this idea is coming in. And it has to do with the truth. But this idea makes a lot of money. This truth makes a lot of money. It can make you an entrepreneur, a leader. Okay? It can make you a leader. It can free you. So you have a thief, and this thing is that this thief may be working with the justice system, with the courts, with documents, with judges, with lawyers, with police, with people on top. This person, this thief, they want to know how to steal it from you. Okay, they work with these people. But the injustice, the card is not upside down. Okay, but this person wants to know how they can take it from you, and still get away with it. Pretty much with the justice upright and the theft above it, they want to know how to get away with it, and be able to sign their name. Look, with the wand over the coin. They want to know how they can sign their name on your idea, on your profit, on your prosperity. But it says what's about to happen is they know your idea is coming in. They know you have an idea, or they know you're in that energy of ideas. This person may be watching you or knows about you. We'll clarify that. Okay. With the Queen of Pentacles, okay. I don't know what the Queen of Pentacles is there for, but the Ace of Swords says that your fear, emotional concerns regarding this situation is that you fear that telling the truth, this idea of telling the truth will be, but it says it's a fear, but you have to realize that this is a victory. This is a victory card. Remember, fear is just fear. It could be that energies are causing you to fear because there's thieves. You know of these thieves. You have knowledge that thieves are always wanting to steal ideas. That's just the way, we are wired to know these things already because of experience. There are always people wanting to take your ideas. This person is looking at you, okay? They are watching you. And this person may be trying to mimic you because they're holding the wand over this money. Like, how are they going to get this? And they're willing to steal it because the death card is right under there saying that, okay, that's the past issues though for you. Maybe this is somebody you knew in the past that did this before as well. Okay? This person has no integrity. This person probably stole from you before, stole an idea from you, or got ideas from you and walked away and didn't share with you. Okay? So I think what's behind you is being dedicated to this King of Wands. Okay? But they're looking to you to be the one to make their money grow. So you may hear, it says the current situation is that there's a King of Pentacles looking to try to possibly message you with the wand, trying to figure out how to get you to get a business to grow. Maybe they started something, or maybe they know of something. They're like wanting to get your thoughts about it. But what's behind you is being dedicated to this person, being dedicated to being there for someone. You may have just been really nice. Maybe you dated this person, okay, when you were young, because we have a page of wands and we have a king. Maybe you were young, maybe you are young, and you're dating somebody like that, and they're seeing you as a muse. Okay. Yeah, as a muse. I really like my curly hair. I just wish it would stop bouncing around. Stop bouncing around. And plus, it's so dark in here, y'all. That light is not doing any justice. Hey, do you think you can fix that light for me? It has no pause button on here, so just trying to. Do you think you can switch the sides that it's on and see if it'll make a difference? I don't think so. You can try and see. Nope. Mm-mm. Go ahead and put it on the other side. The other, switch it, like switch sides. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot better. It's a lot. I just need to do something with the white walls. Maybe I should have put the map back here, but that would be distracting. So I can think of something else in the future to make it a little more tarot area ready. It's just this is my first time using this part of the house, so yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so what do you really wish for? What are your hopes in this with this? I saw vision, the word vision. Okay. What are your hopes? What are you really wishing for? Okay. Oh, we have the Queen of Cups on the top. What else is that? And what else you would, ooh, the Hierophant, blessings. Yeah, the Hierophant says blessings at the bottom. It literally says blessings. What are your hopes, what you really wish for? Blessings. Wow. Okay, sensitivity, commitment. What? the Queen of Cups and the Lovers. This is what you really hope for. Blessings, love, and commitment. Get out of here. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is what you're really wishing. Wow. In that order. This is crazy. Someone that's sensitive to you. Someone that will understand that you have needs too. Sensitive to your needs. Okay? And that you can actually pour love and sensitivity into that person, and you know that it's gonna flow right back. Okay? With the Lovers, this is what you're hoping. It says, it literally said, I asked it, your hopes. What is your hopes? This page of wands. You have a new idea that hasn't come out yet. And someone is looking at you like, I can make money off of that. But, it could be you as well. Don't forget, you can be that King of Pentacles energy where you're like, okay, this is going to make me some money. It's going to make me King of Pentacles money. I'm going to be independent, traveling, doing new things, hiring people, working with some people, working together with people. It's kind of like buying a new home, possibly with your newfound money, and you want blessings. And we have the higher learning here. What do you really wish for? Pretty much, you're hoping that you learned a lot. You're hoping that you become a leader, a teacher. Look, this person's teaching. That's what you're hoping for. What you really wish for? These are your wishes. To be loved, Is someone be sensitive about also knowing that you went through some stuff. With the Hierophant thing level here, you're saying, okay, with the Queen of Cups putting her hand over her cup, like also checking to see who the next love interest will be. Okay? You just, you have to put your hand over that cup and like, okay, what are you putting in there? What are you offering? That's that Queen of Cups. Now, she's very sensitive at this time. Very sensitive. Said the word sensitive right here. At this time, it's like, okay, you used to have your cup wide open. Now it's very sensitive. And the person that you meet has to understand what you've been through. And the Queen of Cups usually talks about an older person or a wiser person. With the Hierophant right there, that makes sense. Okay. Someone that has matured, grown, and tells the truth. Right under there. Right there. Tells the truth. Tell the truth. It'll set you free. That's literally what that means. Okay. Your thoughts regarding this situation with this King of Pentacles energy. Regarding this idea. What are your thoughts? Okay. Ace of Wands. It's still a wand. It's a wand. The biggest one. The Ace of Wands. New beginning. I just said the King of Pentacles here. Energy is thinking about a new beginning. Travel. New employees. Entrepreneur forever. Pretty much a lifestyle that is luxurious, wealthy, healthy. So this is that wand that this King of Wands is holding, knowing that this is a big idea sent from heaven, pretty much. I mean, I'm just using the term sent from heaven because people get that, right? You understand what I mean? Sent from the divine, sent from the unknown. Okay, it's an idea that's going to make you an entrepreneur. And that's crowning your thoughts at this time. New beginnings. Starting new romance, new travel, be an entrepreneur, a new home, possibly a child, or whatever it is here with this new beginnings. Okay. Wow. This reading is amazing. Okay. Well, I guess I'm glad I made it an upload because for over 6 hours I could not get my one of my platforms to help me go live because the camera for some reason it wouldn't pick up the camera. I don't know, but the other ones can pick up the camera, but for some reason I guess that platform is kind of messed up. Okay. What is the answer to your question? Answer to your question. Answer to whatever is the outcome. It's an outcome. The answer to your question about the outcome on possibly, let's see, the outcome, answer to your question. I don't know what your question is. Okay, whatever your question is, if this reading is meant for you, you're going to know what it's saying when I interpret it. Or you may just know your own interpretation, but I'm going to interpret it the way I see the cards are telling me. What is the outcome? We have 2 cards. Outcome to your question. This is not everybody's. This might be a lot of people in the collective's reading. The outcome to a question you have about a soulmate or ex-lover or a friend. Well, this is with the partnership and the relationship. The question might be that you're asking about your ex, okay? Or someone that you were in a relationship with, really close, the 2 of Cups. Doesn't look good. And it doesn't look like there's any, some of you, it doesn't look like they're just going to be able to pull a fast one on you with the Queen, with the Knight of Wands upside down. Okay? A fast action of let's say this person is trying to get you to, they want you to call, okay, they want you to, um, they expect you to communicate, and or they expect you to answer their call right away, or they expect you to, if they ghost you, for you to like be the one to just like take charge and send a message, a text or a phone call. You're the one that usually is just like going for it. They're like, okay, if you're not going to do it, you're taking 10 years, I'm going to call. You're taking 2 years, you're taking 2 months, 2 days, whatever it is, however long this person is taking, okay? And you're thinking, okay, the Knight of Wands means that this is a messenger. This is a message. I'm going to let you know how I feel. They're used to you doing that. Even if they ghosted you, even if they turned this friendship, partnership upside down. Okay? So now you're not you're not rushing to message them. You're not running to give them an idea, because that's also a wand. You're not running to inspire these people with new messages of inspiration. Remember, the wand is inspiration. Look at the word inspiration right here. Inspiration. You are not running to people anymore to be the one that inspires them when you have a thought that they might be lonely, they might be just needing a friend to talk to. These people you were dedicated to, and it seems like you wasted a lot of money, or they weren't willing to like, they weren't dedicated to helping you. Okay, it seems like you're on your own here, because with the Page of Wands, it means that you have an idea and you're working on it, and you're working towards being an entrepreneur and having the luxury life. And if you look here, this Page of Wands is looking towards this Ace of Wands, like she is shooting this wand straight towards the Ace of Wands, saying that that's the wand. Okay, this idea is going to be the new beginning. And it's going to bring in love, someone that actually knows, cares about what you've been through. Okay. Yeah, Two of Cups, partnership and action. It seems like you're not rushing to try to make people to give them a message of inspiration anymore. All right, you're not rushing to do it. You're taking your time, and it says here you're not going to rush to do it. And some of you didn't say you're not going to do it, because the card does show up. It just says that you're not going to rush to do it. So even if they contacted you, this person that you're upside down with, okay, for whatever reason they are upside down here, you're not getting along emotionally. Okay, something you're probably not talking at this time. That's what I mean, because emotions are not flowing. It would be upright. It means you're pouring or you're sharing, but you're not sharing. They're being poured out. Means that maybe in some cases you're just letting it go. Okay, you're pouring it out, or they poured it out. You're like, okay, whatever. Now let it go too. So yeah, you're not rushing to also be intimate with someone. And I'm sorry, but if you do end up with this person again, you're not going to be rushing to inspire them to boost their ego. Okay, that's just not going to happen. You're not as enthusiastic or passionate. You're not very passionate with the Knight of Wands. You're not very passionate about this, about a new beginning with them either, because that's still a wand, but this wand is upside down. You're not really excited about maybe traveling with this person anymore, going places with this person, calling them, whether they call you. It's their enthusiasm, the passion is gone. It's almost like falling out of love. Okay, the passion is gone. All right. Right. With the Knight of Wands upside down, with the Two of Cups, if this is a relationship with, like I said, with a love interest, and it's upside down, is it just means that they're not pouring into you emotionally, right? So being with them, and the person, okay, I'm hearing the person doesn't communicate with you either, I mean, that they're interested in being romantic, like spontaneously, or just like they're not rushing to come see you to be romantic. You're supposed to be a partner, right? And this person is not pouring into you emotionally. They're not telling you how they feel, but it's upside down, meaning they're not even communicating with you, okay? Emotionally, they're not feeding you emotionally. So this is what's causing you to fall out of love, okay? And yeah, they're not dedicated. They're not passionate about you. So it's causing you to also reflect that mirror towards their energy. All right. Well, that was the answer to your question. If it's a family or a friend, you know what it means. You know, it just means that you're not in a hurry to fulfill the inspiration that you used to have for these people when you were dedicated to them. Okay, they are dedicated to their money, and you were dedicated to feeding them emotionally, but they don't see your Two of Cups as special. They see their money as special, and they count their money, okay? They count their money. Current situations that you may even know somebody that has a lot of money and they're not dedicated to you. What's behind them is being dedicated to you. Some of these people have decided that maybe this person has decided that they're not going to give to anyone because they think people are trying to take their money. So they're not going to be generous because they think that people are trying to take from them. They see it, so maybe some of them also see it as a way of stealing from them. Even though you may ask and they give it to you, when they resent you, they start seeing it as, well, you may have manipulated them, and they see that as a theft. And that's unfortunate. You know, you have integrity. If you have integrity, you did not intentionally see it as something they should see as theft, especially if you needed it. Maybe this person is not generous to you because they think that you're playing them. Okay? Maybe you really need their help, but what's behind them is being dedicated to you. Okay? So just, this person also wants a new beginning. They don't want you in their life. So they're willing to throw away the cups. But what happens when they throw away the cup? That's two cups. That's both of you deciding, okay, that's fine. And you're going to have no passion, which is the wand. This is the Ace of Wands upside down with the Knight of Wands. The wand is going forward. You're going to actually turn your Ace of Wands into your passion. Okay, and focus on yourself. With the King of Pentacles, this could be you as well. Like I said, these are different people in their current situation using the same energy for good or for bad, whatever. All right. So what's behind them is being dedicated to helping you. Okay, they're willing to spill out those cups, but at the same time not realizing that the person you are was someone that was they're throwing away the cup, okay, and then you're throwing away the passion on inspiring them. So you're both going your separate ways. All right. Okay. Oh, what else is there? So that's your hopes right here. How others see you. So how do others see you? Okay. That's going to be the last one before I clarify the cards. How do others see you? environmental factor. Environmental factor. How do they see you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How do these people see you? How does this person or whoever, okay. 9 of Wands, determined. Oh, wow. They see you as, people see you as determined. As determined to be there for them in the past. You're just someone that they see that doesn't give up, okay? Even if it's, you know, being there for people they think that you should have gave up on, you're just still determined to try to inspire people. Look at all these wands. Always there to try to inspire people, no matter what. Determined to make their day a little bit better. Determined to tell the truth, or determined to learn, okay? Determined to learn, determined to go after your blessings as well. Determined to not give up on love, okay? Despite how sensitive your heart is, okay? That's how others see you. Somebody's that's determined to go towards their new beginning with all these wands. And these people have proof that you have done a lot of things to get to your next beginning. You just have to keep going, okay? Don't give up. Your determination is going to get you to that Ace of Wands, okay? And you're so close. That's what the 9 of Wands says. You're just so close to that Ace of Wands, so that you can let all these burdens of trying to inspire people when, you know, it's really difficult, okay? With the 9 of Wands, it's like someone with bandages and, you know, and blood, sweat, and tears, you know, just trying to make it to the next new beginning. Well, your next new beginning is going to be very successful, okay? People are going to see that. They see it, or they will see it, that you are determined, because maybe from the time you were a child to the age you are now, you've always went towards your new beginnings, no matter how far away this new beginning was. It could be oceans, you know, separating you from this new beginning. Okay, you could think that you could never, you're like wishing and hoping that you will be, you'll be able to travel to this place, or meet this person, or celebrate with these people. Okay, well, whenever you put your mind to, when you are determined, okay, when you get that idea in your head that this is what you want to do, you are a person that has shown people that you are determined to get it done. That's good. All right, so Ace of Wands. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Just make sure all the cards are upright. That's what I do. From now on, I'm just going to do it right here in the video, as long as it's just the deck, one deck at a time, not the whole, not all the decks, you know, as I'm doing the video, but the deck I'm going to use, I'm going to make sure they're upright at the time that I'm about to use them. So if none of these are upright at this time, they should be, but if they're not, fine, I'll fix it as soon as I pick them up, just to make sure that they're upright. Now if it flips, then that's what the card is. Okay. Let's Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Okay. With the 8 of Pentacles, cooperation. Working together with some people. That's your new beginning. I just said entrepreneur. Okay. Working together with skill. You have some type of skill and you're working together with people, with others. Okay. Working together with others. King of Pentacles. Let's clarify everything on the board here. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Alright, so we have the King of Pentacles with, I'm going to take the first card because that's just a lot. I don't want too much. Okay, the King of Pentacles is with the Knight of Wands upright. I said this in another video. I literally said this in another video like last month. With the King of Pentacles, I mean with the King of Cups and the 7 of Swords card, where this person is going to realize that you've pulled back. Okay, you've pulled back on rushing to them or messaging them or being passionate about, being in their presence or talking to them. This is a wand, the Knight of Wands. This is the King of Pentacles using that wand to come towards you, hoping, this person is possibly hoping that you have a lot of passion for them, or this person is about to erupt, with passion. They're coming in with a quickie or a quick message, with a passionate message, or they're hoping to come towards you, and you're just so happy to see them that you're just going to start talking and saying passionate things, and they're taking notes, okay? Because it's going to boost their ego, gonna help them with their creativity, because they need a muse, okay? They need somebody to have passion about them, passion about life. Why is this? This is current energy of somebody thinking to come towards you, and they think to come towards you, and it's almost like it could be that this person does have passion at this time. If you've been with the Two of Cups, if you've been not communicating, okay, this is a Knight of Wands. This is just a messenger, okay, or they want you to be a messenger of passion, okay. Somebody's coming towards you, okay, with a lot of passion. Could be intimate passion. It could just be conversation, but it's a message of some sort, whether they come to you physically or it's through some type of communication source, okay. But it's going to be passionate. This person may even call you acting like they have something very passionate to talk about, okay, or have something to talk about, and they need you to be passionate about their situation. They're used to that. Well, over there, it says you're not going to do that. This is the same card, but upside down, different deck. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Yours is upside down, theirs is upright. Okay? But it also states that with the king, if this is your energy with the King of Pentacles, it says that you are going forward with a passion. You're going forward towards this new beginning with a passion, okay? You're very excited, okay? But there's also, you have to also be careful. Yes, you're very passionate. Remember, this is a wand for your new beginning. With the Page of Wands here, it's a new beginning. It's the beginning stages, okay? You are going towards this thing. You feel like you're going to erupt, okay? This is another message. You personally feel like with the Knight of Wands energy, okay? If it's not an intimate partner or anybody coming towards you, you have another message here that I'm saying. Okay, so this could just be you. Very passionate, but don't be too hasty, because there are people that want to take your idea and make money off of it and leave you behind. Okay? This is somebody that's very clever, a thief, and they work for the system, and their system is helping them with documents, falsified documents, right patents. This person already has a King of Pentacles energy. They may already have money. All right? This person may already have money, and you being too hasty to talk about your ideas or message someone about your ideas is not a good idea, because they will steal it. Some of your ideas being talked about already. A lot of people are talking about this new beginning. The Page of Wands is just the beginning stages, though. Okay. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Okay. We have possibly the night, the messages that are coming out. First, it was like, okay, you got this idea. Oh, wow. I can be a truth teller. I can be out there and tell the truth. The idea comes, and then here comes the passion. People are putting out the messages. You're putting out the message. You're very passionate about the message. So we've passed the Page of Wands stage. But not really. Not really. Okay, because the Page of Wands, I'm still hearing that the idea is not really there. Okay, it's just messages. That's it. It's the Page of Wands. Someone, ooh, the King of Pentacles thinks that's the idea. Okay, that's why they're looking at you. They think that's the idea. But I'm hearing that's not the idea. I always think the channel with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is touching the Page of Wands. Blessings. And the Nine of Wands is touching. And then the Victory card is, they're all touching with the Queen of Cups right behind the Hierophant. Meaning that the Queen of Cups is speaking. Wow. The Queen of Cups is speaking. You or I could be the Queen of Cups. Whoever is speaking with authority of divine authority, okay? Meaning that you are a truth teller, okay? You just want to tell the truth. What's the point of lying about this message? It don't make any sense. It's like you might as well just throw your cards away if you're just going to lie. That's weird. I mean, the cards are literally there. Just read them, right? Just read them. It's not that hard. I mean, if you can't read them, throw them to the side and go study. But anyway, so I'm hearing that the Page of Wands, people actually think that this idea is the idea. Because I'm seeing the Page of Wands and then the King of Wands means that you went to the next level. Because the Page and then a King. I mean, a Page and then a Knight and then a King. Page, Knight, King. No, because the King is still looking at one pentacle. And there's a King of Pentacles that has a savings account. Okay, there's a savings. What's behind him? He's got a big savings account. He got money. Okay, so that's their thing. Anyway, so Page, Knight, King, but the King is evaluating one pentacle. What's this King doing? What's that pentacle? What is that pentacle? I need another deck. It's my shirt. It is way past 4 in the morning. Okay. Just wanted to say that. Ooh, the Hierophant. Ooh, the Hierophant was upside down when the King of Pentacles, that pentacle is upside down. Ooh. They want to get money off teaching the wrong program. I saw the Hierophant upside down. I said, what is that pentacle about? They want to make money off of pretending some type of religion or cult is the truth. That's what that pentacle is. When I got the cards, wow. So they're playing with the Six of Cups, meaning they're playing with the soulmate energy. I said, what is that pentacle? And I saw the Hierophant upside down. Meaning that this is a thief. This is somebody that wants to steal it from you. But we're talking about the person that is trying to steal it from you that has no integrity. And we're talking about people that don't tell the truth, right? And they have a determination to get this blessing off of you. Okay? And they play with your sensitivity when it comes to a lover. To the lovers. They play with that. But they know you're a person of ideas. They know it. They know you are people or persons of ideas. Okay? They know you can come up with new ideas. They probably even stole one or a couple of them from you if they've been watching you in the past. Okay? This person is determined to have a lover come towards you and then and ghost you. So they can seem to have lost a passion for you. With those cards I'm reading I'm reading the cards as I'm seeing them with new information. This energy of fake truth, mixing the truth with con games. That's what they're hoping that they can take your idea, not let you profit from it, because it says they're a thief. Okay, and they have no integrity. A thief above the word integrity means they have no integrity, but they will pretend they do. That's why, you have the justice system, but then you know a lot of people that are corrupt work for this system as well. My hair over here. Oh, okay. Queen of Cups again. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you came out again. This is the King of Pentacles that wants to take your money. That wants to we were clarifying the coin. That means that coin belongs to you. They're using your sensitivity. They're using you to get that money. They want to use you to get that money. But the crazy part is that if this is clarifying them, right? If that's clarifying them, the King of Pentacles, that coin. I said, what's clarifying the coin? And the Queen of Cups comes out saying that they're using your sensitivity, your emotions, the love you have for people, and that you're truthful and nurturing. They're using that. This person hopes that when they come towards you, that this is what you still give in return for their coming by, messaging you, trying to get with you. This person that wants this idea, wants you to feed their ego, that wants you to be so excited to see them, like with the volcano erupting, right? They think that you're going to be very excited to see them and start pouring out love and messages of affirmation and inspiration. And this person is like, man, I need this muse so I can make this money. And this is like spiritual, this is like energy theft, okay? This person also, somebody also remembers that they took from you before. You were their muse before, but they never shared with you, okay? That's what I'm getting, dedication. They knew you were once dedicated to their, to being with them, and that you were once dedicated to making sure that they were financially stable. Okay, they know that you are a dedicated person, that sometime in the past you were someone, immediate past. I just said sometime in the past, immediate past. What is behind you? In sometime in the past, this person, this toxic person, may have known that you were dedicated to helping others. Okay. Maybe this person, there's someone, at least somebody in your life that you wanted to be dedicated. You wanted them to be dedicated to you. All right. All right. So this person is hoping that because you're nurturing, sensitive, and you used to show this to them, they're hoping that you stroke their ego or come with words with inspiration to them so they can use you as a muse. That's all I'm saying. Or use you as a way to get by through the day. But this person has finances, okay? This is a King of Pentacles energy. But let's go back to who you, your energy, okay? Yeah. All right, your energy is that if you are the King of Pentacles energy and you're in the upright, okay, not the people that you're leaving behind, okay, but if you're upright, then you are that energy that is very passionate and sensitive at this time on who can get your love. Yes, he's walking away. Yeah. Oh, oh. Knight of Swords. Oh man. There may be drama, but you just have to pick your battles. There's gonna be drama. Okay. It may have been an argument or some type of misunderstanding. Okay. This means that maybe there was some type of um, argument, quick message. Maybe someone hung up. Uh, yeah, it's drama. Okay. Possible with the Knight of Swords. Could have been some gossip, or just, you and this person um, could have fell out due to some type of uh, quick action. But at the same time, someone wants to come towards you, but they don't know how you're going to handle. Oh man, my nose is itching. They don't know how you're going to handle them. They think that there might be there might be some drama, okay, and somebody's afraid to come towards you. Okay. Yeah, but this is a battle you are done fighting. All right. All right. So the theft card, please. Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Strength. You're gonna have. It's like having enough strength to beat these type. You're gonna have to have the strength of a lion to beat these people's tactics. Okay. Yes, their tactics are very, very suspicious, sneaky, conniving, and they will use the system to get what they want and to lie, cheat, and steal. Okay? These people are hired by the system, and they abuse the system, and they're in positions of power. No integrity. Okay, none. So you're gonna need a lot. You're gonna need a lot of strength to deal with this type of energy that's coming toward. That's literally there. Okay. Whew. And the crazy part is that with integrity, it says it's kind of like you have to tell the truth, and it takes a lot of courage. With the lion there, it takes a lot of courage to tell the truth. Okay. Alright, so what am I doing with that? So, victory card. Let's do the victory card. Clarify the victory card. Then I just look what's on top of the victory card right now. The Nine of Wands. That's the Nine of Wands. And the Six of Swords. Determined, moving to calmer waters. Okay? You're determined. You're determined to see this to its fullest potential with the new beginning. Because it leads you to calmer waters. It leads you to moving, relocating, finding a new home, new place, travel. So you're determined because somebody wants to move away. All right? Somebody wants to move away and start over. That's why you're determined to do this. And some of you, your determination is just messages. putting out your videos, inspirational videos. It's doing the work for the universe. It's doing the work for the people to heal, right? To heal their broken hearts, broken promises. Yeah, this is why you're determined. Okay, this is exactly why you're determined. So that you can move to calmer waters, something better, relocate. I said that was the victory card. And and then we have the Six of Cups, support. It just said, okay, it's just going to fall out. It wants to come out. It's like, okay, we're not going to use the deck anymore. Well, I'm just going to come out. So the Six of Cups, again, all right, saying that you're going to have support. Okay, support of the people that you're going towards. So you're determined to find the people that are going to support you. Okay, with the Six of Cups. Your soulmates, your soul tribe. These are the people that support you. Man, this card literally fell out and said, you're not going to use this deck? Okay, I'm gonna come out. So the deck came, so the card came out and said, this, you're going towards your soul tribe with the Six of Swords here. You're going towards your soulmates, your real soulmate. Yeah. All right, so people that tell the truth. Here's determination. Here's determination. Nine of Wands, Nine of Wands. So I said, what's clarifying the truth? And the same card sitting on top of it already says it's the same card. Your determination. Can't make that up. It's right there, and it's clarifying it with the same card. The Lovers, clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers card. The Lovers. All right. Is it another deck? It must be. It is like, get this one. So let's try the Lovers. Oh, I'm glad I had this on. Sneeze right in it. All right, clarify the Lovers. All right. Oh, Six of Cups. It lands right on the Six of Cups for the Lovers card. Okay. I said clarify the Lovers, and the card flew on the Six of Cups, which is the Six of Cups right here. And the Lovers card, with the Six of Cups, I said clarify the Lovers, and the Six of Pentacles upside down. Wow. You don't have to worry about them giving to someone else. You don't have to worry about that same love interest. That's this support group. You don't have to worry about them like giving to others and not you. That's upside down. Okay? They're going to support you. Okay? Wow. This is not the lover. This soulmate, this Six of Cups is not the one that refused to support you financially. Okay? So that's why the Six of Pentacles is upside down. Wow. This is not that person. Some of you, like, you're determined to leave that behind. Anyone that didn't want to give to you, all right, you're leaving them behind. With the Moon card, you're needing time to think. Time to, it's kind of like hermit mode, almost. But it's time to think, even though you may have, like, you're trying to decide whose voice is it that you're sometimes it's kind of like wondering, because if you're confused, you're wondering who's really, who are you really speaking for when it comes to your future? Are you speaking for yourself, or are you speaking for others when it comes to your future? So some of you may be in turmoil about some of your soulmates that you have to leave behind. You may be sad. Okay. You may be wondering if there's something you could have done different, but it's not. Okay. And some of these people have gone through this. Some of these soulmates, your soul tribe, they've gone through this also. Time to reflect, time of sorrow, time of, looking up at almost like looking up at the moon and wondering when you're going to meet your soulmate. Like asking the universe, when is it your turn, right? When is it my turn? The moon card with the 6 of cups. When is it my turn to be with someone that's going to reciprocate, give and take? And you're saying you don't want to be with the same type of people that did not reciprocate, or this is unrequited love here. Okay. You don't want that. Yes, it's time to reflect on that. Okay. That's the card for the lovers. Okay. And it's definitely talking about commitment. Okay. Wanting to be committing to people that support you. Committing to a soulmate that supports you. The High Priestess is right here. And with the Page of Swords, we had them come out upside down, facing down. So, some of you, when you're going towards your new beginning, moving and all, some of them not even, okay, let me just go ahead. Temperance and the High Priestess. Told you, going towards calmer waters. Man, why is my nose itching in this video? Alright, going towards calmer waters, balance, emotional balance, stability. But you already saw that coming in the future. You wished for it, you asked for it, you already saw this coming. Okay. You were already told that this is going to be the new life that you're stepping into. Okay. So you're a High Priestess and you're just wanting emotional balance. Okay, this is why most of you will be told that you will be moving, and then this emotional balance comes also where some of the people watching you are going to be removed from your life. Okay, they're going to be busy worrying about their situation. Okay, busy worrying about their situation because things are going to be looking like they need to worry about their own situation. Okay, while you're moving on. So this is going to be sideways. Some of them will be trying. Okay, they will be trying to still get in your business and stuff like that. But the crazy part is that they may be able to look from the outside, but you may have enough security to keep them from looking in the inside. Okay. You may have enough people, enough eyes around so that you will know who's coming in and out of your place, in and out of your relationship, when it comes to friendships. So these people will be limited. This is why they really don't want you to move on, okay? If they could just steal the idea and just still keep, watching you, I think they would like that. But here they are sideways and also had it downward, meaning that some of them, they got used to like watching you, seeing you, and that's going to be hard for some of them to do. And some of them, when the card was laid down, it's telling me that some of them will be passing away. Some of them will have to lay down due to illness, out of sight, out of mind. Okay, I'm just telling you. It says when you get this temperance and the high priestess, I'm just putting, look, with the high priestess, I'm just telling you right now what the cards are telling me is going to happen to these people that have been making your life miserable, watching you, stalking you. Okay, with the page of swords here, it is sideways and it came out downward. Some of them will have to just lay down. Okay, the number 4. Yeah, just walk away, really. Okay, so big changes coming in. High priestess. So right now, as the high priestess, I know I consider myself a high priestess level as well, being that I can see things that have never been told to me, and they're on this table. I'm already giving you an idea of what it's going to look like for these people when you go towards this emotional stability. Okay, it's not saying you're going to be 100% away from these people, because when you're in your new beginning, there are people always going to be knowing or watching, seeing what you're doing. You may have competition, you may just have people that actually love you. Okay, so all right. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant card. Actually, clarify the 6 of Pentacles upside down. My bad. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles upside down. I want to know what that's about. Six of Pentacles upside down. Wow. That's the 10 of Wands upside down and the Page of Pentacles upside down. Wow. 10 of Wands upside down, Page of Pentacles upside down. These people did not help you with your burdens, and they became, it's kind of like when they knew you had burdens, they let you handle them yourself. So it's kind of saying with the 10 of Wands, with the burdens being upside down, they're no longer a burden to you. You're just go ahead and it's something like with the 6 of Pentacles upside down, right? Oh my gosh, my nose, what is going on? With the Page of Pentacles upside down means that someone could not make money off of you, or someone did not give you, okay? And it was a small amount. With the Page of Pentacles, it wasn't even that much, okay? It's not, with the 6 of Pentacles, it means that somebody didn't even want to give you even a small amount. It was, they were that selfish. It was even like it wasn't that much. And this person with the King of Pentacles energy means that they had enough to spare, or enough to give, or you could have put your finances together and it would have made you both well off. So if your partner had stayed with you and you worked together as a couple, you would have been well off with 2 incomes, okay? So this person possibly saw you as someone they didn't want to carry as a burden, okay? But as far as the universe is saying, it says you were never a burden to this person, though. That's what I'm getting. What they classify as a burden is not really a burden. With the 10 of Wands upside down, it tells me that the universe is saying that for all you've done for this person and to ask for little, that's not a burden. Okay, all right. But to that person, for just a small amount, you became a burden. But the universe is saying that you actually did more than your share for this person. Just for a small amount of money, this person was willing to give to others and not to you. But it says, what with the 10 of Wands being your representative, it says you have inspired this person so much to the fact that they may even be at the King of Pentacles level because of you. So the universe doesn't see you as a burden. According to the universe, you are not a burden. And for this person to think just giving you little is a burden, just you having, oh my goodness. I'll be right back. Here's another nose issue. Goodness gracious. I don't know what was going on there, but for some reason my nose just wanted to act up. Goodness gracious. That's wild. Okay. So yeah. As far as the universe is concerned, this person hasn't even like hit a drop in the bucket compared to what you've done to them. As that's what I'm hearing. Of all the 10 wands lets me know that the universe says you put in so much inspiration into the world, into this person. You boosted their ego. You've been their muse. You've been their inspiration. This is why they were able to go up the ladder in rank. If you were this person's muse, if you were this person's inspiration, okay? You were in this person's life with the 10 of Wands for a while. Like maybe on and off, but this person saw you as someone that would that they can talk to and know that their ego will be satisfied. Okay. Sometimes you didn't even wait for them to like communicate with you. You were just filled with inspiration and you would communicate with this person. You would call, you would write back in the day, or you would just go places with these people for fun events, just to make sure that they don't feel alone. Let's say if it's just one person, you would go to their event just to make sure that they felt like you were inspiring to them or inspiring them to keep going. Okay, maybe there was a friend that they didn't have anybody else to call, and you're like, okay, I'll go. And, maybe you brought a couple of friends, or maybe you just went with them by yourself. But it's kind of like you were there to make this person feel like they had a friend, okay, or a family, or a coworker, whatever. And so the universe appreciates your work. Okay, it says you are a determined person with the 9 of Wands coming out twice. You're very determined to make sure that people are inspired, and that's your next goal, is to get another wand, the final wand that gets you to your entrepreneur state. Okay, gets you to that independent life of living free, buying and getting the things you want, but also teaching. Okay, blessing people with your words of inspiration, being a teacher, being a blessing to others, and obviously your commitment, Okay, this lover that is coming into your life in the future, it says this is one of your blessings. So teach. Oh my gosh. You're both going to be teaching. You both are going to be teachers. I said this lover, and they came out to be a teacher just like you. That's your counterpart. That's, and the other card has two people with the keys. Okay? You gotta be two, these two people are a power couple, right? Teaching others. You got both of you learning from the divine, and then going out to teach others. You're both going to be teachers. You're definitely compatible. Teachers of wisdom, teachers of blessings. Oh, what am I doing so upside down? All right. So you're both going to be teaching. Okay. That's very nice. Let's get some words of wisdom. Okay. Words of wisdom. Let's get some words of wisdom for this reading. Okay. Are we getting the words of wisdom or what? I'm just... Alright. I've been shuffling all day. Listening. Listening. Oh, there's words on there, duh. Oh, okay. I have no idea. It's just listening, I guess. Listening to others, listening to you. Okay. When you're teaching, all right. You're going to have a lot of people listening to you, so as a teacher. Anything else? That's enough. That's too much shuffling. Is there anything enchanting you in this? Goodness. Alright, is there anything enchanting you? Current energy. What's enchanting you? Oh my gosh, every card in the deck gonna come out. I saw the Queen of Swords though, but ooh, the Queen, the Chariot. Determination, the Chariot. Didn't I just say determination? What's enchanting you? What's keeping you motivated? With this courage, the Seven of Wands as well, courage. All right, so you have enough courage with the Strength card here. That's also courage. I talked about courage earlier. Okay, so you're going to need a lot of courage and determination to bring this prophecy forward. That's what's enchanting you, is the prophecy. That's literally the enchantment on you. Is the living prophecy. Okay, that's what's enchanting you. The prophecy coming to fruition. This is why you're determined here. That's why it says determination. And then we have determination on the bottom. And determination as well. Okay. I want to pull a card for the Dark Night of the Soul. Energies. Alright, so dark night of the soul. Let's do something for the dark night of the soul. For this, for your past person. For whomever this Two of Cups is. This Two of Cups, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Wands. So you have an idea, okay? With the Knight of Swords, it means that this person upside down, when you told them your idea, I think is met with drama. I'm not even gonna lie. It's met with drama. They don't believe you. They don't get it. Okay, your Page of Wands, your idea, Page of Wands, was met with drama. Quick, unnecessary drama with a Knight of Swords. There you go. Quickly, just look at the storm. And that's the same card. Knight of Swords. Met with drama. This person just doesn't get your idea. They don't think it's gonna. I think some of you may not even mention, your idea to some people because you know that they're not gonna understand. They may think you're crazy, So your idea, some people, you're just met with drama because they just think it's some of these people, it hurts their brain. Like your idea may just be too far ahead. They're not in their awakened fully stage or whatever you need to be at that stage to get this idea out. So you're met with drama, and I said was the Two of Cups. Some of you won't even share it with someone from the past. And if you do share with somebody you care about or your family, they just, especially if it's somebody that has a temper, they're just not going to get it. You're just going to be met with drama. All right. Oh. All right. Dark Night of the Soul for the Two of Cups. All right. Dark Night of the Soul for the Two of Cups. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands upside down. Five of Cups upright. The Chariot upright. And the Hermit upright. So they see the prophecy coming true. We have the Chariot. The prophecy coming true. And now someone is very sad. And because they're sad, they have to go into hermit mode and reflect on why you are not bringing them along. So the prophecy coming true. Some of you will not let these people or person know when you move on to your new beginning. And if you do, some of you may let them know, okay? This Two of Cups. We're talking about the Two of Cups. Someone finding out about your destiny, okay? That the prophecy coming true for you. Sad. Very sad. But at the same time, we have to understand that the Five of Cups is just a way to also let yourself know that it's time to reflect on it's your time to also heal. Okay, it's your time to heal on what has happened with you and the people that you have to leave behind. All right, you have to leave them behind because it's prophecy that you do not bring them along. It's only because that Five of Cups energy is not it's not fulfilling when you're in the state of teaching. Okay, you're supposed to be a teacher, right? You're supposed to be a mentor, and focusing on something that you have lost, but this thing you lost intentionally kept you from growing. Okay, didn't put you first, took you for granted. And you also have to forgive yourself that you let yourself stay so long in it. Okay, you know, it's time to reflect on both sides. When you're letting someone go, it's not easy. Okay, it's not easy to let others go. It's something that is emotionally draining, but you also have to remember your goal is seeing a brighter future and possibly meeting other people, soulmate, tribe, or a lover in the future. Okay, so that's Five of Cups is not only for the people that are feeling sorrow, but it's also for you to also reflect on how you feel, and also going through the grieving process. Okay, the grieving process of letting these people go that have hurt you. Okay, and forgiving yourself and moving on without them. Okay, without them. It's nothing wrong with communication if that's what you want to still do, but when it's time to start healing and going into that hermit mode, you got to realize it's time to heal from this, so you can be ready for your calling. Okay, so the prophecy is coming true. The Two of Cups, these people are going to be in sorrow. And so you're going to be also sad that you have to leave them behind. Okay, but then you have hermit mode, and you have to realize, well, the reason you know you have to leave them behind is because you've done the work. But you also know that they're going to also have to do the work once you make it where they acknowledge you have to leave them behind. Okay. And what was this? This was the Knight of Wands, where I told you it's, wow, didn't I just say clarify this upside down? Here we go with the Knight of Wands already upside down for the Two of Cups. Remember? And here we go again, the Knight of Wands upside down for the Two of Cups. Wow. You can't make this up. Two of Wands is definitely coming out for the Two of Cups upside down. Okay? That's how you feel. It says you're no longer passionate, or you've fallen out of love. All right, let me see. You've fallen out of love with this person. Okay? Yeah. Wow. It says you're no longer passionate about this Two of Cups. Twice the cards flip out in a different deck. Flip upside down. The Knight of Wands. Different deck. And I made sure everything was upright before I got on camera anyway. But still, it's kind of like I said, clarify the Two of Cups upside down, and it comes out the Knight of Wands upside down the first time. I'm almost done with the reading, and I said clarify the Two of Cups upside down again, and the same energy, the Knight of Wands comes out, flips upside down again. So there's confirmation right there that you have lost passion for this person. You're not in a hurry to inspire them. I mean, it's sad. That's why you're in hermit mode. You're realizing that the things that you have to give up is very sad, because you are very caring Queen of Cups energy, and you love to just inspire people. It's your nature. You just want to inspire people. You love it. You love telling the truth, and you're determined to inspire. You're determined. You know, says you're a determined person to make the prophecy come true. It says determination with the chariot again here. Here's the chariot again, twice in the same reading. Yeah. And it's so crazy because the chariot is blocking the seven of swords, so that there's only one sword that one pretty much, it's like one sword, it's still fully uncovered, but we have one sword that is almost half covered, and the other sword like a piece of it is covered. So we have majority of the seven of swords covered up. So it's 2.5 swords. Like when I say this page, I mean this is page of swords energy, where someone is always spying on you, watching you. It literally says that it's going to be shrunk down to 2.5 swords. That's how if you've had 10 swords, these people just keep messing with you. Even people that you thought you knew and cared about, worked with, loved, was in relationships with in some way, family, friends, lovers, whatever, co-workers, I'm dare I say neighbors, but communities. With the page of swords here, it says that there's going to be integrity instilled. Somebody that has enough strength is going to be able to fight these people, so that there's only 2.5 swords left from 10. You started when this whole thing started with you. We had people trying to steal from you, have stolen from you, used you as a muse, didn't contribute to your life in any way, financially, emotionally, interrupting your sensitivity. And then we have somebody having the strength to fight these thieves. Somebody having the strength to take these thieves down. And that could just be you and your soul tribe taking these thieves down. But who knows? It could be somebody that works for the justice system having enough strength. Some people having enough strength to knock them down. Okay? Yes. And they're going to be confused because I heard some of them going to be confused because they're going to be like, but we worked for you. They're going to be saying that to the justice system when they're going to be confused, like, wait a minute, but we did it for you. We're working for you. They're going to be confused when they're getting arrested. They'll be like, well, they're going to be trying to like buddy, like, don't you know I worked they're going to be saying that, doesn't the law enforcer know that they work for them? I seen a show like that. I seen a show like that, and I'm like, oh, he's one of them, because he's trying to give them a hint, but they're pretending they don't know what he's talking about, and they arrest him anyway, right? But I'm watching the show, I'm like, wow, that's a gang stalker. He's trying to give them a hint that he's one of their people that they got working for them out here, trying to hurt that one person that was found under his some steps. And I think spiritual advisor even talked about that before I even saw the video. On YT, right? But this is crazy. So someone with integrity and enough strength is going to be able to take down some of these thieves. Okay? And the universe considers anyone that has been causing your life to be a miserable hell, making sure you don't have money, making sure they minimize your money, hurt you emotionally, purposely make sure your love life is ruined. Somebody is going to, that is a form of theft to the universe. Okay? That is a form of theft. So anything that belonged to you, people try to stomp on, take away, remove, steal, conquer. Somehow, some way, the justice system, people with integrity are going to be the ones to bring in this justice. It says someone, they'll have to have a lot of strength. Okay, a lot of strength. And it could just be the soul tribe. It could be that no one working for the justice system is able, it could be no one working for the justice system at this time has enough strength as big as the soul tribe, as big as the truth tellers. And that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Looks like if the prophecy with the chariot, it looks like the soul tribe telling the truth will be the only way to bring integrity to the justice system. It might just be that. Okay. I'm the defenders, and then I'm getting off. I think the video. I'm getting off the video after I do this video. This deck of cards right here, and then I'm gonna do the 3 signs. Come on, give me less than 4 cards to deal with here. Alright, so that's 2. Alright, cool. Alright, so what do we have here? Okay. Supporting character. So, it looks like they're going to be this, that I just said. It's kind of like they're going to be discarding some of these Page of Swords, because if they can't get to you, the reasons you're moving towards calmer waters, and meaning that if you're around a lot of people that are that you can trust, it's going to be less likely that people that you can't trust can get into your space, into your home. Okay, and so it's kind of like they're going to have to discard some of these characters that they've been using to watch you, because it's sideways. That means some of them, pretty much half of them, are going to be gone. More than half, but the card can only go but so much. Okay, so they're going to be discarding some of these characters. Okay, because of the soul tribe being tight knit with each other. The truth tellers being close to each other. It's like an academy. Okay, it's like with the defenders here, it's like an academy of truth tellers coming together, and these people will not be able to like do some of the things they've been doing to you when you were isolated. So when you leave home with your soul tribe, you're going to have at least 5 to 10 people, or 20, possibly still on campus. It's like academy. Like, it's like if you are at an academy, and there's a lot of people there. Okay, well, when you go off campus, right? When you go off campus, or when you go and go have fun, go chill with your friends or something like that, you go on a date, people are still on campus. Everybody didn't leave just because you left, right? That's the same thing. It's like when you're with your soul tribe, somebody's always going to be there to watch the house, to watch the vehicles, right? To watch the vehicles, to watch the house and the children. Okay, and to watch each other, to make sure everyone's safe, right? So that's what I mean. It's not a cult. Cults are different. Cults are people that lie to themselves, okay, and follow other people instead of their freedom, instead of their own mind, their own ideas, and they all share in their ideas. No, cult is when one person delegates people to think, okay? They tell you what to think in a cult. But truth tellers, they think for themselves, and then they share ideas. They think for themselves, and then they share ideas with each other. Okay? They bounce ideas off each other. Okay? So it's better to be part of a group that tells the truth than be with a bunch of thieves. Okay? It's just not worth it. So you're going to be... Okay, so it's like if you, let's say you bought a home and you wanted to share a home with a couple of your soul tribes, right? Well, then it's not like when you were isolated, when these people isolated you, working for the justice system, these thieves, okay, stealing your prosperity, stealing your happiness, stealing your relationships by tempting your lovers and blocking your lovers, or blocking potential soulmates from getting to you, okay? This is not that situation. This is like a situation where if you leave, let's say you moved in with, like, I'm going to say like maybe 4 people, okay? And they're truth tellers, they're your soul tribe. And you're going to do a seminar or something. Well, maybe 2 people are still, at the house. They're doing their maybe someone's cooking, or maybe someone's doing their inspirational work on the computer, on a platform or something. But there's always going to be somebody at home. Not like when you isolated, where when you leave, you come back, people have tampered with things in your house, moved things here, moved things there, or circling your house, and messing with your vehicle, and it's like, this is what you have to deal with when you are put in, when you are tricked into isolation. Okay, so all right, but that's it for the reading. That's all I got to talk about. Where is it?